Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Open Door Hypnosis TV. I'm Shara Prophet, your mind magic coach. Now, I had no intentions of making a video tonight. I was in here chilling and I got a message from a really close friend of mine asking that I think that they were being cursed because they had a encounter or interaction with a person, and right after that interaction, a series of random unfortunate events took place. And they were just wondering if it had anything to do with that particular person. And the first question I asked was, how did you feel when you saw them? Okay. And they followed up with, I felt a little annoyed. And my response to that was, well, could it be that your annoyed feeling or emotion became a vibrational match to the annoying events that took place today, you know? So that kind of took me into a rabbit hole of, are curses real? And are we being cursed? Is it possible for us to be cursed? And as I'm having this conversation with myself, because I do have conversations with myself quite often, one of the, I trust my opinion over a lot of people's opinion. So I have conversations with myself, right? While I'm having this conversation with myself and kind of talking my way through it, I had the I get a feeling, or I guess I hear a voice. I hear a voice that says to do things. So this voice that you need to get on YouTube and talk about this, and I'm like, but I'm halfway through my drink and I don't have any makeup on. So I threw on some lipstick and here I am. Okay, so you guys gotta bear with me. I have had a few sips of my homemade pina colada. I was doing some rum offerings on my altar, and I decided to make myself a cocktail. So for those of you who are interested in this, it is very good. It's just ice, frozen pineapple juice. I'm sorry, frozen pineapples, pineapple juice, coconut cream, not coconut milk, but coconut cream in the can. And I just blended it, and this is it. So cheers to those of you who are out there also imbibing on a Tuesday. Got the club going up on a Tuesday, right? Okay. So anyway, it is good. Try it. It's really, really, really tasty. And it's simple, really simple. I got this, pina coladas are pretty simple. I'm not about to make this video about pina coladas, but since we're talking about it, I was in the Bahamas for Christmas time, for New Year's Eve, and we were at the beach in Nassau, some private beach. I don't even know the name of it, but there was a guy out there making fresh pina coladas, cracking the coconut right there on the spot. And I had the most amazing pina colada I have ever had in my life. And when he gave me the ingredients, I was just like, oh my God, it's so simple. But I haven't been able to recreate that. This is good. This is really good, but it doesn't taste like what I had on that beach. Probably because it's not sitting in a coconut and I'm not sitting in the sand drinking it in front of the ocean. All right, so anyway, let's get back to what this video is about. So, are you being cursed? Right? A lot of people talk about, oh, I think I'm being cursed. I think somebody put a hex on me or whatever. And I am in no way downplaying the fact that this could happen. Okay? I'm not downplaying that. I'm not minimizing that. But knowing what I know about energy and about how the mind works and about how our emotions and our vibration operates, I understand the universal laws. I understand vibration and energy. My personal opinion about this is that if your energy and your vibration is unstable, or if you are emotionally unstable, then yes, somebody can put a curse on you. If you think that you are a victim in most situations in your life, then yes, somebody can put a curse on you. And the reason why this is able to happen is because you have let the world know about your weaknesses, because you're always talking about what you're going through. You're always talking about how this happened and how that happened, and this person did this, and this is always happening to me. Oh, woe is me. Every time I turn around, something is always happening. Okay? So when we speak those words, right? Words have power, words have vibration. When we speak those words, we're sending a message to the universe that things happen to me all the time, okay? And most of the time, if somebody who's putting a hex on or a curse on someone, they know the person very well. They know the person who they're doing this to. So therefore, they know that person's weaknesses already. So when you prey on someone's weakness, you are definitely able to focus energy on that person's weakness and create havoc in their lives, okay, or some sort of upset or turmoil in their lives. And even if you're not doing it directly, if you're going to a witch or a magician or a root worker to do it, to get the work done, the working done, okay, you're still the person who knows this other person very well. You know them well enough to be able to have this energy focused, okay? And usually when you hire someone to do work for you, you have to do something too. Okay, so the person that you hire isn't doing all of the work. There's things that you have to do because your energy has to be put into it in order for it to land and be effective. Okay, so with that being said, yes, it is very possible for someone to put a curse on you if you are not energetically aligned or energetically strengthened. If you don't know how, if you don't understand energy, and if you don't know how to use energy, if you don't know how to clear your energy, run your energy, ground your energy, if you don't know how to throw up a shield of protection, and you don't know how to block energy, and you don't know how to absorb and utilize energy for your own benefit, then you will fall victim to someone else's demise all the time. Okay? And it will feel like you're constantly being attacked. It will feel like somebody is constantly putting a hex on you or putting a curse on you because you don't understand your energy. Because you are claiming that you're a victim already. Simple as that. Okay? And the reason why curses and hexes exist in the first place is because there are people out there who do understand energy. We call them witches, we call them magicians, we call them root workers, we call them whatever, priestesses, whatever, okay? And people talk down on or have a certain, there's a stigma around people who practice magic, which is just, all it is manipulating energy. Okay, so there's a stigma around people who utilize energy in this kind of way. But the only difference between them and the average person is that they've done their research. They understand energy. They've taken the time to get to know themselves. They've taken the time to get to know their minds, get to know what makes them tick. They've taken the time to research universal laws and principles. They've taken the time to understand vibration and frequency and the subconscious mind. All of the things that I am saying on these videos all the time. Study yourself. Understand yourself. Learn thyself. Know thyself. And then you can start studying the rest of these modalities. It'll come easier to you once you understand you and you understand energy and you understand who you are as a vibrational being in this existence. Once you get that, then the other stuff is going to come to you so quickly. You're going to be able to pick up any book, read it, and understand it. I remember when it would take me forever to get through certain metaphysical books or like magical books and things like that because I wasn't ready for it. I know how to take it in, Why is this? Come on now. Okay. I didn't know how to ingest it, right? But when I started understanding me, and when I stopped being a victim, and I understood that life was not happening to me, it was happening for my greatest good. It was happening for my expansion. It was happening for my growth. It was happening for my highest good. When I realized that every encounter that I have with a person, whether it be a good encounter or a not so good encounter, was something that was there to strengthen me. It was there to show me another side of myself, another part of myself that I could use in my growth process. Because you can use every single part of yourself, even the parts of yourself that you don't like that much, the parts of yourself that you are ashamed of, the parts of yourself that aren't that pretty, that you think are not that pretty. You need to learn how to utilize and tap into those energies because they are all beneficial. They can all lend a helping hand whenever you need it. Okay? So, a good book to read if you want to understand energy on a very deep level is the Pleiadian Workbook. I talk about that book a little bit more extensively in my Magical Books review video. I think I did that maybe like 2 weeks ago. If you want to check that out, I'll try to link it here in this video too. But it's in the playlist somewhere, right? It wasn't that long ago that I did it. And then I also teach a process because that book has many processes of how to clear your energy and all of that stuff. I teach a process in my Be Magic course. And that course is all about getting to know you as a power source through which you can direct energy, focus energy, and manifest and create whatever you want. It is a getting to know you self-mastery 101, like basics class. Okay, and from there you're able to start delving into other systems and learning more. Okay, so the other thing that I want to talk about curses is that most curses are self-imposed. Most of them are self-imposed. So I belong to quite a few magical Facebook groups, right? And I see people posting all the time, do you guys think I'm hexed? Do you think that somebody put a curse on me? X, Y, and Z is happening. The mere fact that you would post something like that on a public forum like Facebook speaks volumes about why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. And I don't mean to be mean or bitchy, but I'm just being real right now. It speaks volumes as to why you're going through whatever you're going through. If you have to post that on Facebook, that says a lot about why you're experiencing life from that perspective. Now, the flip side of this is that everybody has their own journey. Okay, so your journey is your journey. If that's what you're experiencing, if you're experiencing a lot of hardships and with your finances and relationships, every pet I get dies, and everybody that comes around me dies, and every time I look at a man, he dies. If this is your experience, perhaps it's your thought pattern that's creating it, because we are creators. We are powerful creators. We possess the same abilities to create worlds as the creators who created us. And I did say creators with an S. Go do your research. Okay? So, we possess the same powers, all right? So, if you let's just say you knew two guys, you're a woman, and you knew two men that you were in a relationship, and both of them happened to die. Once that thought gets lodged in your skull that every man I meet or lay with dies, that becomes a belief system. And we already know, if you've been on this channel long enough, then you already understand how your subconscious mind works, right? If you tell your subconscious mind something enough times, it believes it to be reality, and that belief begins to outpicture in your physical world. Okay, that's just science. That's just the law. That's just how it works. That's physics. That's universal law. Okay, thoughts become things. So the first two times could have just been coincidences, really. Could have just been, it's their time to go. You happen to be in their lives for a specific purpose or a specific reason. And maybe the purpose was that you were there to enlighten them about something. You were there to give them a love like they've never known or whatever. They learned something about themselves. And in that process, it was just their time to go. But if you walking around believing I'm cursed because every man I meet is now dropping dead as soon as they get into a relationship with me, then that is going to be the truth of your existence. That's going to happen. You're going to create that scenario. So this is why it's so important to understand your power, understand your energy, understand your mind and the way it works, and don't let your mind run away. Don't let the nursery rhyme, and the dog ran away with the spoon. That's a thought running away with your mind. You manage your thoughts. Your thoughts don't manage you. Okay? So I'm not downplaying curses. I'm not downplaying the power of, magical workings and rituals and things and spells and stuff like that. I'm a firm believer in it. But I'm also a believer in creating the world that you want to see. I'm also a believer in paying close attention to what's happening in your life and taking full responsibility for what's happening in your life and sitting with it. And don't just let it be a passing thought like, oh man, every person that I'm with dies. Maybe I'm cursed. You need to stop it right there and say, well, hold up, wait a minute. What if it was just a coincidence? And right now, I'm going to choose, since I know I'm the creator of my world, I'm going to choose to say, I'm not cursed. That those men that were around me that passed away, it was a beautiful experience, and that was just coincidence. I'm not cursed. Because the moment you speak those words of power into the universe, they become real and true, and everything has to correspond and bend to create that reality. Okay? So if you think that you're cursed, then you're cursed. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay? Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you are in victim mode, if you're in victim mode constantly, I'm not saying that things can't happen to people that create a situation where you are victimized, but you have a choice to be a victim or you have a choice to be a survivor. Okay? You make a decision every step of the way. Every circumstance, every situation in your life it gives you an opportunity to decide something for yourself. And you get to choose. Am I a victim or am I a survivor? I was in a situation where I was victimized, but I survived. Or I was in a situation where I was attacked and victimized, and now I'm a victim. And I'm going to live my life as a victim. Every chance I get, I'm going to remind people that I'm a victim. And that's okay. Excuse me, I just burped. I'm drinking. Sorry. And that's okay. If you want to live your life that way, that's totally fine. But I'm breaking it down for you so that if there is anybody out there who needed to hear this video, because apparently somebody did, because I'm on here and I usually would not be on here on a Tuesday night, going up on a Tuesday. By the way, this glass was hand painted by one of my girlfriends, like maybe about 5, 6 years ago. Every year we get together and we have a slumber party, and one year we painted wine glass. And I have mine. I have another one in there too, so it has a little bow on it. Isn't that cute? But anyway, this is my chalice. So anyway, that's it. Anybody have any questions before I get off of here? No? Okay. Well, I thank you guys for joining me tonight. This is a very quick video. I just wanted to hop on really quickly and say this. I'm about to jump off and cook my dinner and read a little bit and just relax, because I mean, I have work to do, but I can't do it until some other things get tied up, which is great, because I need a night of just chill factor resting. You're welcome. So I'm gonna hop off of here now, and I love you all, and I hope that this video resonates with somebody. And the word is resonate, by the way, because I hear people saying resignate. And it really bothers me when I hear people say resignate. It's resonate, like a resounding voice. It resounds, it resonates, okay? Resignation is you resigning from something. Okay? Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. If you ever want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, a free consultation over the phone for 20 minutes, you can just click the link below to my website. Once you get to the website, at the very, very top of the page, you'll see a link that says book your free consultation, and you'll do that. We'll chat on the phone. We'll talk about how I can be of service to you. If you have any questions about the Be Magic course, which is starting in May, then please feel free to book a consultation, and we can discuss that as well. All right, guys? I love you guys so much. I appreciate your energy, your attention. I appreciate you chiming in whenever you get the little bell notification that I'm on here. So thanks a lot. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful Tuesday night, and I'll see you tomorrow night, because I'll be back at my regular scheduled time. Peace and blessings, and remember that you and only you are the key to a new you.